Hey everybody, it's the Hidden Object Guru back with more Dead to Rights. That's right, we're loading up Dead to Rights 2. Hey, remember how the first game opened with Jack Slate happening to be in the middle of a hostage situation with mad bombers at a bank? Well, this time, a significantly doughier looking Jack Slate has stumbled into a robbery. Some kind of insane gang where it's like... That seems to be under the impression that it takes 6 people to rob a convenience store attached to a gas station.
Right.
Like, it's just a lot of dudes.
He's a lot doughier looking. Which one is this?
This is 2, which is a prequel.
And when did it come out?
2 years after the first... Well, 3 years after the first one.
So what, approximately?
2005.
2005. Did they want Alec Baldwin to play him in the movie?
That would be hilarious.
Is that why he's doughier?
Now, that's my favorite moment in the opening here. So, that guy is holding a gun to somebody's head, right? And so then he points the gun at Jack, and Shadow tears the gun out of his hand, almost tearing his hand off because it's Shadow and he's cute. And then after the guy is disarmed, Jack shoots him in the face. After he doesn't have a gun and is no threat to anyone. Because that's fundamentally who Jack Slate is. Alright. Instant action. I wonder what that is.
Yeah, unabridged. He promised not to play Outlast 2 on the stream
Gauges.
anymore.
Wow.
He said he might put up further videos of them, but not on the live stream.
Yeah,
Because
exactly
I will actually leave the room if he continues playing that game. This is not your Jack Slate, Brian. Nice reference.
Alright. Hashtag not my Jack Slate. Yeah, play it on easy.
He was slated for execution? Nice.
So as you can see, you can get all sorts of, unlock all sorts of bonus things, so that when you play the game, you will have an easier time of it. I have not played the game yet, so obviously we have none of those unlocked. But that is an element in this game, which is kind of cool.
Church of Mike might need to be changed to the Church of Jack. That's nice.
That's not a crazy idea. Alright, here we go.
Judge, mother of 2, and a family friend. Now missing from Grant City. MacGuffin publicly claimed to have files that linked an international crime ring to many of Grant City's elite. Can't say I'm surprised, but this obviously pissed off the wrong people. 2 days ago, Judge MacGuffin was abducted by an unknown group of armed men in broad daylight.
Oof.
Take some elite balls. Hennessy finally put me on the case, but I don't think he liked that much. MacGuffin helped my dad out more than once, and my family
really?
owed him one. This is
Okay.
No shit.
Hello, Ruby.
You owe me big time for this, Jack. I really hate this fucking outfit.
It's cute on
You
you.
get over yet?
Yeah,
No.
whatever. I got a name for you.
But I want
All
to
right.
the stream.
Corn King.
Did I stutter? Cruises at the Blue Fly on South Boulevard. You know what he looks like.
Yeah, kinda.
Look, just don't do anything stupid, Jack.
She works at the Hot Rabbit Club. It's very strange, Brian.
So, yes, Horror King, we saw your comments, but he just got wrapped up in the game. We acknowledge that you were here, although maybe we should have kept that going longer.
That's true, Delbert.
Queen, I don't know which when you were, Oh, that I'll walk out? Outlast 2. I found out stuff that happens in Outlast 2, and I was like, yeah, no.
Alright, so, how do I, shoot in this?
Marissa turning on the new Jack Slate right away.
Well, she's not alone in that. So this is something you'll notice about this game right away. Weirdly, like, strangely small number of enemy models to fight. Alright, so it's got those insane reversed controls where if you push left, the camera turns right. You have a good night, David.
Sleep well.
Valet parking my ass, he said upon ramming his car into a building. You might ask, what did you mean by that, Jack Slate? And I would say, I don't think Jack Slate knows.
I don't think he does either.
Ah. Oh, dive shooting.
Oh, oh god, what's the name of the game? In the game request on the Discord, someone this week requested we play what's the explode game? The VR.
Keep talking and nobody explodes.
Yeah, someone requested that,
Nice.
and I say we should totally play
Of
that.
course we will.
Are
Everybody
Sundays
loves
still
that
request
game.
days?
What's that?
Are Sundays still request days?
If I feel like it.
Maybe we do that on Easter Sunday. 'Cause I'll be here for
Ooh,
that one.
nice. That'd be great.
Mm.
So, what you'll notice about Dead to Rights 2 is that the actual controls, like the gameplay, are much better than the original game. Like, they just are. I wish they weren't, so I could just complain about the game, but the fact is, they really are. It's much tighter controls.
The game is loud.
Oh, okay, I'll turn that down. Thanks, everybody, for warning me. Apparently, the game was too loud. Alright, there we go.
What is? I saw her standing there. A video game, obviously not the Beatles song, or
Never
the
heard of
Tiffany
it.
song.
No.
And what is Game Jolt?
Game Jolt is a place where people post their indie games for people to
cool.
buy and whatnot.
That's fun. So
Wait.
Coffee was suggesting that one.
What is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, but I wasn't asking you. no,
A
I'm out of
tribute
bullets.
game to the Beatles
Oh,
or
okay.
Tiffany.
Nice. Alright, let's do a disarm, see if we can get that going. Oh, nice.
This game blasphemes the one true
Wait,
Jack
what just
Slade.
happened there?
Nice.
I wasn't able to take him hostage. Is that a thing in this game? Can you, like, guys resist being taken hostage? Because that's a bad sign. Let's try this canister.
How much you play this?
15 years ago?
Oh, did you not like this one?
Of course not.
Oh, I remember you playing this one.
There you go.
You talked about it a lot.
Of course.
Like a lot.
It's blaspheming in the good name of
Like-
Jack Slade.
Like a lot.
I believe you.
Like a whole bunch.
She's gone crazy again, people. She's forgotten other words.
No, like it's one of those things where you know
wonder what that
when
line at
someone
the
gets
bottom
really
is.
passionate
Oh,
about something,
that's my,
and other people don't really
dive
care about
meter.
that thing,
Okay.
and they literally go on for hours about it. Super adorbs because you're totally nerding out. Don't get me wrong,
You're a terrible person, I know.
but you can like read a novel in the time they, you know,
Oh,
bitch about
crap.
that thing. Like kind of amazing.
Well, this is a problem.
Like, for example, remember that mystery series I was reading?
No.
And then the author effed it all up with the last book. Well, the last book I ever read.
Whew.
And I refused to go back to it, and I bitched to you for hours on end about that.
Vaguely.
And how it ruined the story and the characters. And seriously, the author was like 80 at the time, so what are you doing? You could die any day, and now you've ruined everything.
I don't understand. What am I supposed to do here? Do I have a manual aim thing? Because that's glinting.
Delbert wants to know if you're going to play Outlast 2 tomorrow.
No, like I said, Delbert, we're keeping Outlast 2 off the stream because this, while it is an adults aimed stream, the content of the game is way too explicit to be putting on a stream that is open to everyone. Theoretically. Cogito ergo sum, we're going to be playing Outlast off the channel. I'm just going to be posting videos. That way people have to click specifically on an Outlast video to watch it, rather than me foisting it on them in a stream. You might say, well, it's their choice to quit the stream, and I'm like, yeah, but I'm trying not to play games that make people quit streams. It's just science.
That's valid, Horror King. He does drive me crazy, but in a good way.
There you go.
In a rock and roll, you know.
You're
somewhat
getting weird
kind of
again.
way.
All right.
You know it. Or again.
What?
Yes, I am. You drove
He just rolled up a hill? Jack, you're the weirdest. Don't get me wrong, we still love you, but you're very weird. Oh, this was the mistake they made with the game. Okay, I was trying to remember, why did I hate the gameplay so much in this? So, in the original Dead to Rights, the reason that the gun fu is so much better in the original Dead to Rights than the original Max Payne is that while you were in slow motion, you still fired at normal speed. So you could, like, put out 13 bullets during a dive. But here, they slow down your shooting just as they're slowing down time. You might be wondering, who are these people and why am I killing them? Oh! That wasn't a good execution. Now let's try an execution. No. Yeah, so this guy's just refusing to let me grab him. I'll try with another kind of guy, but... No, that's an execution. Yeah, you just can't grab people, which is really weird. It's the third time I've tried to grab them up, and every time it's failed. Seriously, that was your plan? Crouch? Ugh. It's true, Brian. He is ugly now.
Sorry, Delbert.
We're still playing on the channel, Delbert, and I'll still put together that video about the lore that you want to collaborate
Even
on.
what I heard happens in that game, I will not be watching any more of that game.
It's interesting that, like, he's doing the same executions. The spherical dive, though, is a huge improvement.
Again, I feel like that's a little too much for, you know, having chill streams.
This is, first and foremost, a stream where people...
I know we're playing like an ultra-violent game right now. We play horror games and whatnot, but still.
No, it's very much a chill stream, and Outlast is not a chill franchise.
No.
So as you can see, there are only two enemy models. There's yellow shirt guy, and there's red tracksuit guy, and that's it. And we're shooting those same exact two models over and over and over again. It's very weird.
Y'all, the funnest thing is happening right now, and some people find it very irritating. So all of the Canadian geese have returned to Canada. All we can hear is flocks and flocks of geese honking outside our windows.
They cannot stop honking.
And
it's
like,
adorable.
we are on a major street, and we are 20 plus stories up, and we can still hear them like they were right next to us. That's how loud and plentiful the geese are. Kind of
Sorry,
amazing.
Pally boy. Dude, not cool. Alright, there we go. So the sub-villains in this game, the Cabal, which are a bunch of cyborg ninjas, were originally going to be one of the factions in the aborted version of Dead to Rights 2 that Andre Emerson was working on, along with the Rednecks, who are another faction, who are, of course, you know, white supremacist monsters.
Is Hildy in this game?
No.
Oh, boo. Why is he wearing a sweater?
He's not wearing a sweater. It's a shirt. See? It's got
Oh,
buttons
it is
and
a
he's got a
shirt.
shirt underneath it. Yeah, he's real ugly now.
Yeah.
Like, to a weird extent.
Like, were they modeling him after something? I know I made an Alec Baldwin joke, but like, were they modeling him after like an actor or?
It's hard to say. Ah, dual SMGs. Now we can live the dream, everybody.
So, are there no like lady characters in this game at all?
Of course there are. There was literally one in the talking scene you refused to pay attention to.
Well, there's no subtitles and I can't hear what they're being
Yeah,
said.
but you could at least pay attention contextually to the action.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's on you. Oh, wait, shouldn't I be using a dog on these guys? Oh, I forgot. Now he doesn't automatically attack them. He actually has to charge to get them. And also, he seems to have gotten stuck on an elevator? Dear Pupper. Go get him. Oh, no! He's leading the way? Wait, instead is Shadow telling me which way to go? That's weird. Should he not be killing people?
You should.
I mean, no offense, but that's why I have this dog.
Seriously, though.
Yeah, we just loaded the game.
No, I meant what you're saying.
Okay, cool.
I think you said this before.
Wouldn't surprise me. I am very consistent in my beliefs. I mean, kind of.
Oh, that's adorable! Look at the adorable plushie!
That is an adorable plushie. Who is that? Who's that plushie? I asked you a question.
I don't know. I'm trying to read what it says.
Come on, just die
Oh, it
already.
doesn't say.
Well, that's weird. How am I supposed to be super fond of a plushie if that plushie won't identify itself and give me its social security number so I can open credit cards in that plushie's name? There we go.
So adored.
Yeah, so that was a big mistake in the game design. Also, it's weird that all of the executions I've seen are the executions from the last game. Like, it's the exact same moves. Which I find slightly strange. That's right. You're dead. You're welcome. Alright. Do we have a plan here? Come on. Yes! Whew, if I take one bullet, I'm done. And yet they refuse to give me health. What's up with that game? Also, it'd be great if these guys could say literally anything but die MF. Ooh, that was close. Ah, there's that health I've been needing. Come on, no! Yes! What'd you do?
Just delete.
Delete away, my dear. Delete away. You are in 100% charge of what gets deleted and what doesn't. Yeah, so much more swearing in this one than the last one. It's weird and off, again, very much off model for the franchise. Oh, totally, Marissa. It is in many ways the American dream.
What's the American dream?
Committing tax fraud and credit card fraud by exploiting a plushie. Seriously. All these guys do is swear constantly.
Okay, so we have to choose the name for the plushie and let them know what it is.
Oh, okay. Done and done. I'm going to have to examine it. I'm going to have to create some sort of a psychic link with the plushie.
He has a whole process for naming plushies.
No plushie name has ever been capricious or simple. I look at the plushies, and the plushies tell me what their names are. That's how it works.
But he can't take too long, otherwise I name them and my names are ridiculous.
Some might say terrible?
Hence the giant dinosaur we have being called Dinobot.
Yeah. She's gotten used to the name, of course, but you know.
Dinobot is cool with her name. She looks nothing like a robot. She is a fuzzy...
She's a cuddlesaurus, obviously.
She's a cuddlesaurus, but her name is Dinobot.
Yeah, she is. It's just a name. She's not a cyborg.
Who else did I name? Did I name Lovetopus?
Yes.
I named Lovetopus while drunk on tequila.
Oh, 100%.
So, that's not my fault.
Well, you chose to have the tequila. Yeah.
I really didn't.
Every one of these executions he's doing is an execution from the previous game.
That was my mother's fault.
It's very weird.
The tequila. And,
That's true.
You know, the restaurant we were at.
They do love giving you tequila.
Yeah.
Like, look at that. It's the peekaboo one. Like, we've seen all of these assassinations before.
Oh, look at his little Reggie bum.
That is amazing.
That is a Dorbs plushie.
What? Again, a third enemy has shown up with a submachine gun. But, you know,
Shall we be?
largely the same guys.
We
Dang.
don't have a bee plushie, which is weird.
It is weird that we don't have a bee plushie. You're right. Bees are great. Nobody's complaining about bees. So, I would like you to note that were this dead to rights, at this point of the game, Jack would have killed about the same amount of people, but we would have had, like, 7 cutscenes going into the story of the game. And here, like, I'm not 100% clear why I'm here.
Where's the pupster?
I keep telling you, Pupster's refusing to help. Maybe he didn't get enough kibble. Oh, there, no? Yeah.
I did get the joke. I laughed. I thought it was awesome.
Why is the human shield not working? Also, there's like a meter for how many disarms you can do? I'm like... You can't put away your guns to ensure you do a disarm?
Brian points out, and a lot more cheesy one-liners.
Yeah, oh god, there would have been so many cheesy one-liners by this point.
Does this game not have cheesy one-liners?
Pretty much no.
Because I'm not listening to the audio. So.
Jack literally says nothing.
That's really upsetting and...
Again, considering the pedigree of this series, it's insane how much they change Jack's character.
So I was watching an interview with Bruce Campbell. I think he was talking about different projects he's worked on.
As one does on a
He was being
podcast.
asked about ad-libbing. He's like, like, some scripts you don't need to at all. Some scripts, like, yeah, like, you get to the end of a scene and you're like, okay, I really feel like these characters should react, and then you just react. And he's talking about that. He's talking about one movie he was on where, like, the script was horribly written. And he was like there was no bridging, there was no this. So, I was just like, before I went on to the next line, or this, or, like just a few little, like, word here or there to, like, bridge what they had me say in the script. And the script supervisor comes over to him, and she's like, you said 1 2 likes, and this here. You cannot do that. And he was like, are you kidding?
You know I'm Bruce Campbell, right? I'm the reason we're all here.
And I'm trying to remember what project it was, but it was like, wait. So I can't change one word from this horrible adapted screenplay of, I think it was a Michael Crichton novel or something like that.
Oh, he's talking about Congo.
Congo, thank you.
He's talking about the movie Congo.
I totally blanked on the movie because I totally forgot that movie existed.
That's fair.
And I was
so
like,
he was not the reason they were there. It was a hard-won part for him to get in the movie Congo.
And
Finally, the dog kills somebody.
The funny part of that story was, like, yeah, Congo was not a well-written movie. Are they
Well, it's
serious?
Michael Crichton. He's not great. Please die.
What are we guessing?
So weird.
What are we guessing? Queen, are we guessing the name of the plushie? Because I'm cool with that. Or did I miss a message? Hey, Kikoa!
Boom! Hey, Koa, what's up?
Oh,
Come on! Whew!
I like his goggly eyes.
Who are we talking about?
The drink.
Oh yeah, he's got super cute goggle eyes.
See, Jack Slade is no longer interested, so I'm like focusing on other things.
Do it. No one's asking for your attention. Certainly not me. I'm not very needy vis-a-vis attention. Wink. Oh my god. What a brutal fight that was.
Today is a wonderful day. Do tell if you choose to. We love hearing wonderful stories.
This game really doesn't understand how shotguns work. That's fine. Almost no games do. Spoiler alert. The spread is not that spready. Okay, I think they were shooting pornography in the back of this club. There's weird, like, sets and moaning and a bed and, like, full-on TV cameras, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's what pornography was like in 2005. They were shooting in TV studios. I literally know nothing about the pornographic film industry.
Sorry, were they filming there?
I said they had giant TV cameras, you know, the ones that are set up on rollers.
Okay.
I'm like, is that what they would be filming porno with in 2005? Wait, here we go.
Yes.
Hector Cruz! And then he jumped out the window. So note that Hector Cruz did not get a whole scene there to ask why Jack was there to kill him and then do a terrible Christopher Walken impression.
Some sort of scene there.
Yes. Instead, he just jumped out a window and we kept shooting people.
Coffee's asking what my reaction to you beating Seiko no Sutoko.
She did not see it.
What's Seiko no?
It's the game where we were running away from a girl in school.
Oh, yeah, I didn't see that one. Sorry.
She was at work, you'll recall, so...
My reaction was, I'm working.
Oh, thank you for dying.
Oh. So you want us to post a picture of it and say everybody should guess what it's name of, but the three of us will actually know the name of it.
Ah, clever.
I like it.
Seriously, how many of these guys are left? Oh, good, an SMG. What? Okay, well, that's a lot of dudes. Silenced SMG, nice. What the hell? Oh, apparently I skipped out on the level? Yeah, that's true. You make a strong point, Brian. The original Dead to Rights wasn't sleazy or seamy. I mean, yeah, there's a scene where you dance in a strip club, but honestly, the game's not that unwholesome. Wait, oh god, I forgot they left in the Kung Fu. Oh, that was a weird choice. And I love that there was literally no narrative reason for the Kung Fu.
Can you say booey to that?
Oh.
Sorry.
I have so much shame for you. Okay.
What was your question, Hurricane? And I'm sorry it was buffering on you.
On the upside, you can still call Shadow to, you know, maul guys while you're doing Kung Fu. So that's... See?
Oh, because Hurricane, we did the reveal, and everybody was talking about how you won, and you were not commenting at all. And we were like, Hurricane once again, like, walked away from the live stream right when he finally won. That's why we thought you weren't there anymore.
Yeah, okay. I gotta say, this is a huge improvement over the previous game. You can pretty much call your pupper constantly to kill these things. See?
Hey, go. What's the
It
pupper's
costs
name?
Shadow.
Go, Shadow, go!
Well, that was weird. Is he gonna shoot at me? That ain't kosher.
Yeah, I had that issue. What day was it watching last from my work? I think it was Sunday. Saturday or Sunday I had that issue with buffering at work.
Okay, that guy has a...
Totally my work Wi-Fi is...
That guy has a baseball bat with spikes in it.
Hey.
I mean, once you're gonna start doing that, I think it's fair for me to pull my guns back in.
Before, what's his
Isn't it?
name?
Who's that?
You know, from that zombie TV show, but we love it.
Oh, yes,
James
Jeffrey
Town.
Morgan.
Jeffrey Morgan. Yes, that's right. I just described Jeffrey Morgan as Sam and Dean's name, which is true.
Yeah. It's something the show long since forgot, but you know.
Or I could have described him as, you know, not Javier Bardem.
Yep. Javier Bardem stunt double. Yeah, that's another good way to describe him. You know, except for two levels. One great thing about Dead to Rise is that it doesn't wear out its welcome. All of the levels are fairly brief. You can beat that whole game in 4 hours without any trouble at all. Ah, okay, there's a button to press.
This reminds you of another franchise, Brian? That was damaged in the same, like, hussy, grimy, like Final Fight.
I do remember Final Fight Streetwise. I covered the hell out of that when it came out. I believe I might have reviewed it.
Is this?
Yes.
Weird.
It was when Final Fight decided to get weird and gritty.
So is this like a weird thing that video games did in this?
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
2005 was at the. I mean, you did see the game we bought for that I bought when I was getting the new Xbox, didn't you?
No, I didn't.
All right. So the game we bought when I got the new Xbox was The Suffering 2. I don't know if anybody knows the Suffering franchise, but it famously, and I don't know why the internet seems to not be aware of this, because it's the most interesting thing that's ever happened. It did an ad campaign where, and I wish I was joking, the key image of the ad campaign was a severed head stuffed in a toilet. And you're like, is that allowed? And the answer is, apparently they'll put that in a comic book.
Wow.
Yeah, it's real bad. Thank you.
Oh, Hurricane, you were actually writing out your comment after we announced it. Stupid time delay for you. That's what we'll blame it on.
Yes.
Coffee wants you to choose between playing what to play on Sunday. Baby Nightmare Circus, Five Nights at Baldy,
Oh.
Viviette demo.
Well, I'm not playing any demos. So like I said, if someone wants to send me a copy of Viviette, we'll play Viviette, but I'm not playing a demo of a game that I'm only, you know, aware of.
The suffering is what led you to Dead to Rights in the first place, Brian? Cool.
Fascinating. How'd that happen?
Oh, bye, Wesley. Have a good night.
You have a good night. Oh, that pupper's a machine. Seriously, though, this Kung Fu sequence is going on way too long. The Kung Fu was always the worst part of Dead to Rights. But, wow, is it going on way too long here. It's funny, as questionable as Dead to Rights is, it is loaded top to bottom with crazy, memorable characters and things that happen. Like, it's not good, but it is just constantly bonkers. And that's what you want.
I just figured out why those lights keep flickering.
Oh, yeah.
It's...
And I want to point out that, you'll note, I still have all of my guns from the previous scene. So logically, I could have just been shooting all of those people. Oh, that's the boss. Okay. Alright, out of bullets. That's a problem. Come on, please die. Okay. So you can no longer do the thing you did in the first game. Where you, Okay, did he just become invulnerable briefly there for a second? What's that about?
Hurricane, had you actually not come back when you did, I was totally going to switch out the plushies. And when you came back and said, what did I miss? Because you always say that when you come back. I was going to do a whole bit.
Okay. Let's throw this. Okay, apparently now you don't... they don't automatically... Thank you. They don't automatically... Careful. You don't automatically lock onto the canister. Why can I not get those? There we go. Thank you. You can't automatically lock onto the canister when you throw them, which... That seems like a hideous oversight. And, like, by not giving you the gunplay advantage, right, of having you shoot, you know, essentially 5 times as fast while in slow-mo, it means there's no reason to use slow-mo. It doesn't make you less likely to get hit, so why do it? I would love to ask the person who made these decisions about some of the bizarre... So I can't do... Seriously, why does Human Shield not work? Thank you for dying. Alright, where was I? Yes, I have a boss to kill. Where is he? Oh, he's literally standing right in front of me. And now he's dead. No, I'm out of bullets again. I'm finding myself running out of bullets way too frequently. Alright. Time for a cutscene, everybody.
Cutscene!
This is the part where I slam your head against the table.
Well, there you go, Marissa.
Fuck you, pendejo. You're gonna be a superstar at Iron Point unless you talk.
That was such a gentle punch.
They took over the abandoned skating rink on the east side. That's where they got the judge. That's where they took him after they...
Kind of, yeah.
They used the place
I
to
punched a
touch up their
plushie,
stolen
y'all.
cars.
But don't worry, not
They're
hard.
cop
She's
killers,
fine.
man. I hope they
Good.
fucked you up, pendejo. I'm not the one who's gonna be getting fucked up, asshole. There goes
Oh,
another car.
God.
Keep on trucking.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, there's a running gag in the game where every time Jack Slate enters a level, he does it by, like, crashing a car into something. Like,
Okay,
every time.
That's kind of amusing.
It is. But, like, so, the question is, why was that guy... Oh, you can blow up cars? Nice. Like, why was that guy such a bland character? Like, there was nothing to him, and then they just swore at each other, and I guess Jack let him go? Now, here's the real issue with the game. I want you to look and notice that we've entered a new level. We're theoretically fighting a new gang. Ow! fighting a new gang, yet it's the exact same 3 character models.
I'm not actually that tired. I am like moving. Ow. I'm sorry.
You're gonna stop pulling my hair.
I am moving around a lot, and I'm also super congested because it's spring, which means I just like, you know, basically have cold symptoms for when's winter?
Boom.
What time does winter come?
I don't know. Ow. August?
Oh, have a good
September?
night, Marissa. I didn't see that she was leaving.
Okay. Later, Marissa. I have no idea what happened to all my health just then. And again, I'm not...
Everything's okay.
I'm sure everything's okay. You can always message her privately on Discord and ask. Alright. So, here's the issue. And it's one of many issues with this game. Like, I'm not a game developer. I mean, I literally am a game developer. But that's another story. I'm not a game developer for the purposes of this anecdote. Well, question. Rhetorical question. But can someone explain to me why it would be prohibitively expensive / difficult to take that guy there with the yellow shirt, right? And make a version of him with a green beard and a blue shirt. You okay? Cut yourself?
Nope.
Alright, that's all that matters. A green shirt, is a green beard and a blue shirt, and then, like, have that guy randomly get thrown in. And just do, like, color changes for all the characters, so that at least there was a constant, you know, slight amount of change. I mean, that wouldn't be that bad, would it?
I don't think so.
And you can say, well, that would be cost prohibitive on the subject of development resources. And I'm like, would it though? Just do a palette swap. Change out the character's pants color. Because the thing is, that character's pants color is determined by a value on a spreadsheet. And that's it. Somewhere in a spreadsheet, there's a value that says, oh, well, he's got crimson pants on. Now, if you were to go into that, if you were to say copy and paste that character, right? And then in the value where it says he's got crimson sweatpants on, you say, oh, well, now he's got yellow sweatpants on. Would that change anything? I mean, yeah, you've created a new character and a new copy of the character in the game, so that will take up more space on the disc, but this game, there's no way this is filling up a DVD.
I mean, the one thing I do know from friends who have coded is that changing one line of code may sound simple, but it creates a catastrophic effect where a nymph-like god in the computer F's everything up when you change one tiny bit of the code, even if it's innocuous. So maybe there is more work.
Oh, there might be, but would that work not be worth it to keep it so I'm not spending literally the entire game shooting the same 3 people? Puppy! Oh, okay, well, you got killed by the car explosion. Weird thing about the game, you can't manually aim, so, like, car explosions just kind of happen?
Weird.
Yeah. Anyway, that's it for our first delve into Dead to Rights 2. Obviously, we're going to be finishing the rest of this game, which should probably take, like, 3 sections like this, because it is not a big or long game. But, we'll have fun with it. We'll see you back here in the next item on the playlist for that. But until then, I'm going to say that's right. Au revoir.